Hi, everybody. It's Chan, and it's shelf gravy. It's gravy time. Shelf gravy time. JD is having some technical difficulties, so he'll join us here in a few minutes. But
Hi.
oh, look at that! There he is. Look, worked out just fine.
Hey, everybody.
Hey,
how are we doing tonight? How are you doing tonight, there, dear?
I'm doing good. I have a hot cup of coffee here. I got my iPad.
Hot.
Yeah, hot. But we do have some friends with us tonight. We might as well let's get them out. Let's get them out here and say hi to everybody and move it along, right?
Hey, Mike.
Hi,
Hey,
Mr.
folks.
Mike.
How's it going?
Good. And Mr. Brian Brink.
Hello.
Hi, Brian.
Hi.
Hi, Brian. What's going on?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good. Everybody good tonight? You good?
Yep.
Feeling good?
Warm for the moment.
Yeah, right. Speaking of crazy weather, Mike, let's start with you. How are things in are you in Washington, Oregon, right? Oregon.
Washington.
Washington State.
Yep. So 15 to 20 degree average. No real snow, but a little bit of wind and pretty much there's a layer of ice on anything. We live at the top of a really steep cul-de-sac hill, so I was like, yeah, I think I'm just going to stay home today.
That's a good idea. It's a good time of year to stay home.
I was killing demons and shit on Doom Eternal today and doing a little painting and a little nerding out and
have a nerd
nothing
day.
Too terribly important.
Is that a mental health day? Is that what they call that?
Yeah, let's call it that. Yeah. Mental health day.
Brian, how are you faring with this cold ass weather?
I'm doing well. It is cold. It's cold during the day. That's new for us. I think this is the first week for me that it's cold during the day, like freezing.
I know.
Yeah, but faring well.
Good. We made it a couple of weeks into winter before we got snow. That's nice, right?
Yeah, we actually got snow that stuck and needed to be shoveled. First time in 2 years. So
it's good stuff.
Yeah.
I want to say hi to everybody in the chat.
Hey, everybody.
Thanks for joining us.
What's up, everybody?
Happy to see
Good
all
to see everybody.
Toy Mafia, Scott, Wolfie, Andrea. Hi, buddy. Dorkamus, what's up, dude?
Yo.
Yikes! 4 foot of snow.
I'm a little like
wow.
I wouldn't mind that just for like a weekend, you know.
I'd be all right. With a snow day that consisted of
I'm gonna build an igloo. And
that's more than a flurry right there. Right. That's taller than most cars.
Hi, Jay.
Hi, Jay.
Hope all you guys are having a good night, staying warm. Scott said you and him have the hoodie time going on.
Fuck yeah. I'm in the basement and it's fucking cold down here. So
I keep telling him we should put like a little pellet stove or gas fireplace down there or something. Why not? Be nice.
I mean, a pellet stove that'd be the way to go.
I know. Yeah. We'll get there eventually.
Heater. Or you could be like me. I mean, it's cold in this room, 63 degrees. So I'm sitting on a heating pad.
I'm sitting on a heating pad too. Well,
our HVAC system's all jacked up because it's hot up here on the second floor and it's cold downstairs on the first floor. So it's like 80 degrees in here. Yeah. Well, I got the fan blowing on me because it's so hot in here.
I have it set to like 68 down here, and then upstairs it's set at like 64, I think. So it's warmer down here than it is in the bedrooms. But I like sleeping when it's like chill, you know?
Yeah,
like,
I do too. I can sleep good in the cold.
Yeah.
We don't have a zoning thing on our furnace, so it's either all on and all off. And
ours is split into 2 zones. The poor boy on the 3rd floor there, he has no heat.
He gets nothing. He's got to leech off everybody else. Hope that it
rises.
Hope that enough of that heat rises up there and
cross your fingers.
Yeah.
Whenever we win the lottery and have absolutely nothing to do with our money, we'll probably get our HVAC redone in here.
There you go. That's a good thing to do. That's a good thing to do with your earnings, winnings, whatever you want to call it.
winning.
I do have a question for you, Mike. I haven't seen you in like 2 weeks, right? What have
Right.
you been working on, and what are you working on tonight?
I've been doing a lot of Joe customs
Mm-hmm.
lately, or repaints, I guess you could call them. Tonight, I've got the Sergeant Stalker body all boiled and tore apart, and I'm
Wow.
gonna paint him.
Wait, show them again. Show it one more time. We got you big on the screen. Thanks,
I'm gonna
thanks,
paint
Brian.
it
Ooh.
camouflage. I just did one. I'll fetch him for you here. When way back when I was in the military, we were issued these chocolate chip desert cami outfits,
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
That's cool.
and I painted this guy up like that, a little boonie hat and everything. So I'm gonna duplicate that on the other guy.
Sweet.
Alright.
Nice.
I've been going to Ross and buying a bunch of the $5 Outbacks and Sergeant Stalkers, and I guess there's Snake Eyes is down there now too with timber. And
Nice.
Very cool.
I usually buy the ones that I want, but I mean it's hard to pass up cheap fodder like that for.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little different if you're using it as fodder and you're getting it that cheap. You know, that makes sense. I get that.
No, I don't supply my collection from Ross. It's just, and I look for other stuff too. You know, there might
I
be
mean, I have. I
Yeah.
have supplied my collection. from
opportunity
Ross.
presents itself. You know, got to take it.
Yeah.
Patience saves pockets. That's what we
That's
say
right,
around
yeah.
here.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Brian,
definitely great
what-
for customs.
Have you been working on anything over the last 2 weeks, Brian? And what are you doing tonight?
No, I was thinking about maybe finishing that Lego Optimus, but instead, I got a delivery
Uh-oh.
Oh,
from
Show
the
Z
Show Z
store.
From
store.
Show Z.
I
Oh,
know the
boy.
I know the tape.
Yeah,
you got your
so
cheese from
I'm-
China.
I'm gonna go into that. I believe this is not my birthday present. I have 2 other tracking numbers that are stuff coming tomorrow and Friday.
Oh,
Nice.
man.
So,
I love it when stuff comes in the mail.
yeah. So I think this is something that I ordered, and yeah. So I'm gonna open this tonight because it's sticky
I'm okay.
and it's big.
Mm.
Oh.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
I'm interested. I am doodling tonight.
What are you doing, Jan? Yep.
Doodling away.
Drawing.
Just doing, yeah. I've been in this iPad, man. It's kind of drew me in, and I can't put it down. I finally
Well, we
figured
saw
out like I found a comfort place, and I've just sort of been going at it, you know.
Nothing
Right
wrong
now,
with that.
tonight I am working on a picture of JD's boss's doggy that passed away this past year.
Oh,
His name is Atlas.
Atlas.
Oh, like the mythic.
I'm working on
Oh,
blending the grass. It's almost done. He's all sketched. I don't know if you can see like the sketch marks and all that shit, but
yeah.
he's
Yeah.
all drawn out. And I put some grass behind him to, you know, make the picture pop a little bit.
I saw the pictures you did of Mike's cats too. Those
Yeah,
turned
that
out
was
really, really good.
that was fun. I have a few more that I'm working on. I finished 4 more pictures. One for Mike and Vanessa. I did one for our friends who also lost their puppy this past year. It just makes me sad, you know.
Yeah, my brother lost
Yeah,
his
it
dog this year
sucks.
too.
Oh.
Maybe send me
Yeah,
a picture
right
if you
bef-
want.
Right
I'll
before
draw him.
Christmas.
I did this. This is Nelson. This is their dog. I did it more like a
Oh.
painting,
Mm.
but
He's
That's really cool.
his tongue is always hanging out.
Yeah, look at that tongue hanging out.
he can't.
That's the
he
first
can't
thing I
fit it in
saw.
his
He
mouth.
couldn't fit it in his mouth.
No, poor guy.
Wow.
Sweet fella, you know. And then this is JD's mom's puppy who passed away within the last year. Twinkie. I also did this one like a painting too. I don't know if you can see.
Oh,
Oh.
alright.
Pretty dog.
Not a good year for dogs. Grief.
No,
Mm-hmm.
not. But yeah, so I've been working on like trying different techniques, figuring different things out. I'm still working on one for the massage lady Gracie of her puppy. I have it on the way. Like it's just a little, it's still in that early shading stage.
Mm-hmm.
But
Very
yeah.
good. Very, very
Yeah.
good.
That's
Very good, Jan.
Cleopatra. So yeah, I've enjoyed doing all of this, and then this is the one for Vanessa that I did.
Oh, nice.
Then this is the other one I did for Mike and Vanessa.
Yeah, I just
Oh,
remember those. Yeah,
Mhm.
those are really good, Jan.
Thanks. I'm just having fun learning how to.
I think you
do
found one
this.
of your callings.
Yeah.
One of them.
Just
You've already
one.
got cooking down. Yeah.
Well, I just hope on some level, in some way, maybe this will drum up some business for me, and I can start doing this kind of stuff all the time.
On the reg.
That's what I'd really love to do. But we'll see what happens. We'll figure it out. Right? So I'm going to work on Atlas here and finish blending in this grass so I can send it out to get printed. I found a couple of really good options for printing. We'll see how the ones I have being shipped right now, we'll see how they come out when they get here, but crossing my fingers. I hope it's really good.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm doing tonight and what I've been doing. But what I did the other night, check this out.
Damn it.
Lego building, talking about Lego building. Look at this guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Mario Plan.
His head moves up and down. He's got the jaw. Yeah. This is fun. It's beefy too. It's pretty heavy, so.
Yeah.
Salad.
Chris's
Salad.
kid got that for Christmas and built it while we were down there. I think it's really cool.
Yeah. Was it Charlie? Did Charlie get it?
No, it was Mason. Charlie doesn't
Mason.
play with toys. He's too
Aw.
young for that.
I got
Dorcas lost his dog too.
Oh,
Oh.
let's talk about some pictures. I'll doodle him for you. Doodle ya.
Doodle, yeah.
I'm a doodler. Anyway. Yeah, I want that Bowser too. That Bowser is huge and awesome. I want to know what JD's doing tonight.
Yeah, what are you doing, JD?
Oh, you know.
No, I don't know.
Same stuff. Different day. Hold on. I don't think my thingy is plugged. It's gotta be plugged in.
Did you turn it on? Sometimes you gotta
That's why.
push a button.
There it goes. No, that it wasn't completely plugged in.
Oh.
So I got a mess, of course. Try and straighten this chumpy out a little bit.
That's called progress.
Is it
Yes.
a mess?
Sometimes.
My garage is full of progress right now.
So I keep fiddling around with this stuff, and I keep breaking it. So
Uh-oh.
Like,
Are
you
you
can
reaching a point?
you
of,
can
like,
see like this was glued in here, and all the glue broke loose, because I just dropped it now. And last week I had this on here, and that broke off. And
Good.
So are you reaching a point where are you starting to have a possible lost cause maybe?
maybe
Yeah.
I don't. I'm not going to give up on the idea. Yeah, it's just going to be a matter of like trying to figure this out to make
So
it
is the
work
is the
a little bit
glue
better.
just not proper for that type of plastic?
Yeah, I think my first mistake is I didn't scuff any of this up. So
Got his scuff.
yeah. So I'm gonna piddle around with this stuff tonight and see where I get. Take all this shit back apart again, though.
But you may have to, I don't know, you might have to build some kind of underframe or something.
Yeah,
Glue the
yeah.
shit too.
Yeah.
Skeleton.
So like, I started with like,
Oh, look at that.
with
Great
like
minds.
foam,
Yeah.
but it's not. You know what I mean? I'm not having that great of luck. So I don't know. We'll see.
Dorkamus asks if any of us have ever messed with or tried customizing any beast box.
Ooh, no. That would be
Not
pretty
me.
cool though.
Do you have an idea? What are you gonna do?
Ooh. Oh, him?
Dorkamus.
Yeah. Yeah, let's hear it.
I don't know. Inquiring minds. Beast boxes are cool.
Mm-hmm.
Beast box. I made ramen this week, guys. It was delicious. Wish
Yeah,
you would have been
I
here.
saw that in the Realm of Cooks. That looked good. Definitely a good
Oh,
meal for the times.
I've had your ramen before, Chan. It's pretty good.
I've improved my recipe quite a lot.
I saw something floating in there, though. I was like, I don't know what that is.
No. It wasn't
What?
onion. It was
No,
not onion.
it was not onion.
It was
What's
bok
that stuff?
choy.
Bok choy, that's it.
Yeah, I've heard that's
Oh,
being
some
said.
Insecticons.
I've heard it. I've read about it. I've read the word, but what is it?
It's kind of like celery, sort of, but it
Yeah,
doesn't
alright, I'm
have
out.
the same.
What?
It doesn't have like the same bitter taste that celery sometimes gets if it's overripe. Like if celery's overripe, it gets a little bitter. The only thing, like, I guess the best I could say about it, it's just crunchy. It doesn't have a whole lot of flavor. It's just really nice and crunchy. That's all.
Yeah. No, I don't want crunchiness. I don't like it.
No?
Not in my soup. That seems weird. Unless I put crackers in it.
Well, I mean, you've eaten Chinese food before, haven't you?
Well,
Like
depends on
Chinese
what you mean by
restaurants?
Chinese
No.
food.
He doesn't
I've-
eat that.
I eat Chinese food, but it's usually like, General Tso's chicken or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Or-
So you don't venture too far in, huh?
What are those little round white things that are crunchy in Chinese food? I like those. I can't
The
think
water
what they're called, though.
chestnuts?
Yeah, water
Yeah,
chestnut.
there you go. Yeah, those are good.
I
Those are
fucking
good.
love those things.
Yeah,
They're good too.
they got a nice crunch.
Bok choy is a type of Chinese cabbage. You see?
Yeah,
Listen,
but you feel like what the pieces
I like
that
Brussels
they...
sprouts, which are little cabbages, but yeah.
They're not little cabbages. They're little bitter, disgusting friends that want to treat you like crap. They're not nice. I'm
I
telling you,
hear-
Brian. The only way I eat them is if you make them. I won't eat them.
Yeah.
I won't even make them.
I hear that celery makes semen taste sweet. That's what I hear.
I
don't
hear
know.
the
But
pineapple.
that's what I
That.
heard.
Pineapple.
Celery
Not
might
celery.
too. I don't know if celery does. Don't say not. You don't know.
Oh, well, yeah, I don't know.
I
Just
I
gonna
heard
say
I
it
just
from
know
somebody-
pineapple is the thing.
I heard it from somebody in an interview that they gave, and I'm gonna believe them because
They know.
Oh, you're
thousands upon thousands of real life experiences. Yeah, that this
Oh.
person experienced.
Then that
so,
person would definitely know.
yeah.
The pineapple thing is true. I know that. I don't know about the celery. I have no idea about the celery.
I'll eat the fuck out of some pineapple.
I knew you were gonna say something. I knew you were gonna say.
I'm-
Dorkamus says, "Are you talking about the Peter North interview?"
It wasn't him, but it's somebody that worked with him many times.
There you go. Inquiring minds.
Peter North.
Her name was Nina.
There we go.
Oh, Nina Hartley.
That's right.
I know
Look
who
at
you're
this.
talking about.
Some of us really did some studying when we were younger.
Oh, I found my dad's
Is that-
collection when I was quite young as well. He caught me and Dan on him one time, and he goes, "Oh, well." After he kind of yelled at us, he goes, "Oh, so you got any questions?" We're like, "Nope." Pretty much sums it all up right there.
Mm-hmm. I don't know anything about the celery thing.
I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah. The only reason why I said studying is because if you ever want to educate yourself about such things, that's the only way to do it.
Educating yourself.
You know, about sexuality and
Yeah.
how to do things properly. You watch porn. That's
You
how
watch
learn.
porn. Mm-hmm.
It's like watching a video in science class. You know,
That's right. Go to the pros.
that's, yeah.
The
why not?
pros.
Practice makes perfect.
Well, since we're talking about food.
Oh, is that what we're talking about? Food?
I just made smash burgers tonight. That was
Vagina
fun.
food.
What?
Vagina food.
I
Feeding.
had smash burgers?
Nope.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
being an idiot. Trying to make some space.
So smash burgers is just, instead of making a patty, you just make a ball and you put it on the grill and you push down with
And
it.
you
on
smash it. The only thing I don't have that I wish I had is one of those like flat presses. I had to use a spatula and push really hard. Not missing a lot of kitchen gadgets, but that's one I'd really like to have. That and the ramen basket. Yeah, that's a good one. I'd like to have that one too. Nothing like a good kitchen gadget.
Hot water's done.
I saw a funny thing. It said, you know, when you're getting old,
That's right,
and they
Scott.
had a bunch of things in it. One of them was like, if you have a favorite spatula, and I was kind of offended because I do actually have a favorite spatula.
Me too.
I'll dig through the whole damn drawer to find it.
Uh-huh.
Scoop under eggs easy without breaking them, and it's just
Uh-huh.
nice and wide, and it's got holes in it, and
You have that and a favorite burner on the stove.
yeah.
It's kind of hard
I have
not
a
to.
favorite spoon that I use for soup,
Yeah?
and it looks more like a baby ladle than it does a spoon, but
Nice.
I like it. It's got good mouth feel.
I get that. I can't say I have a favorite soup spoon, but I do have a few favorite coffee spoons. I need to get a honey pot so I can use the honey spoon that Vinny got for me. It has a bee on it. But I don't have a honey pot. I have a honey jar, and then just get rid of them after I'm done with them.
What I got here?
What do you got? What do you got?
It's
Oh,
Omega.
Oh,
Omega Supreme.
nice.
New
Wow.
age. The sticky one.
that's
So we get to
exciting. I
see-
want to see it.
We can see how it works.
Bust it open.
Bust it.
Hope it
open.
takes normal batteries.
Yeah. Wait, what are normal batteries?
The ones in American sizes. You know, they have A in it.
Oh, okay.
Non-watch batteries.
Oh man, this is big.
Well, shouldn't he be in comparison? In
Yeah, I
Legends
guess so,
scale?
but you know, since he's Legends, I always just assume they're small, but crap, this thing is large. It comes with a screwdriver.
Woohoo!
I have the fucking Harry Potter game music stuck in my head.
We've been playing Hogwarts Legacy lately. I just started a character.
I just finished my Harry Potter binge for the year.
Ooh.
I watch all the movies once a year, and decided to get it out of the way here in the first couple of weeks.
I should do that. I think I missed one or two.
They've been having
movies and I don't remember.
a lot of the Harry Potters on different streams. I've got all the movies, but
Yeah, I streamed them all.
it's
on
kind of
HBO.
convenient when it's just on streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I wasn't really into Harry Potter at first. I didn't have time to be into Harry Potter. I was busy. I had a busy life. I was busy doing things. My sister was really into the books. Her and my mom used to camp out for the next in the series kind of stuff at bookstores. I think it's people used to camp out for that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not quite like it that much.
Right.
I definitely like it, but not quite that dedicated.
That's pretty cool. Like people camping out for Star Wars movies, you know?
Yeah. I think they're very well written books. They definitely
my
keep
sister loved
you
them.
engaged.
Have you read them all?
Yeah, a couple times.
Nice.
I read a lot.
What's your favorite?
I like. There's a series by Brian Lumley called Necroscope, and it's about a guy who can talk to the dead, and the dead can raise up out of their
Wow.
graves to help him, and he fights vampires, and he's kind of with this British espionage that they all have powers, like some are telepaths, some they've got all these weird powers, but it's just really cool. I like a lot of Tom
Sounds cool.
Clancy books.
Nice.
I like just about anything sci-fi. I like Lord of the Rings a lot. Those are really well written books.
Yeah.
I
agree
like
with that.
the Forgotten Realms, the Drizzt Do'Urden, all of his books.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of those.
Those I like a lot. The Dragonlance Chronicles and related
I remember
books. Those are
Dragonlance.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, just that kind of stuff.
Good
Some
stuff, you
Stephen
like
King.
I was obsessed with Stephen King as a young person. I probably devoured every Stephen King book I could get my hands on from the time I was 16 on.
Yeah, they kind of like left me like all like, what the fuck was that? You know, they're just weird. Like Clive Barker too, the guy who did Hellraiser. He's got a bunch of other books that we read, and they're fucking strange too.
Dorkamus said, name the book series again, the one with the monster fighting.
Monster fighting.
Was that the first one you were talking about?
Oh, that was Necroscope series by Brian
I've seen
Lumley.
those books. I haven't checked them out yet, but I've seen them.
Harry Coe is the main guy in that.
That's cool.
Vampires, espionage, spy, tradecraft. It's got a whole bunch of stuff that I like. They're good.
Sounds cool. I'll have to check
Stephen
it out.
King is where I learned the first time I learned the word flaccid. That's reading a Stephen King book. It's called Eyes of the Dragon.
Oh my.
Yeah.
That's the name of the book. Yeah.
That's the only Stephen King book my mom likes.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
I read it in high school.
She says that's his best book and the only one she'll ever read.
The Stand was a good one.
That was a phenomenal book. Oh my god.
Goddamn book, weighed up 10 pounds.
I can't even talk about that book without getting all choked up at certain parts. That book is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gerald's
You have
Game. That was another one that
was
nuts,
tough, man. That one was tough. Needful Things and the Tommy
Yeah.
Knockers were two of my favorites.
Yeah.
Tommy Knockers. Is that the one about the cats?
No, that was
No,
Pet
that was
Cemetery.
that's Pet Cemetery.
Sleep. No.
Cats.
Yeah, the people that turned into the fucking animals.
No, that was Sleepwalkers.
Okay.
And that was a movie. They did a movie back in the 80s, I think.
Yeah, I thought that was based on a Stephen King book.
Yeah, it's a short story, not.
Oh, okay.
He has books of short stories. I had a lot of Stephen King books a long time ago. Do you guys have like a favorite book? I have a favorite book. Do you have a favorite book of all time ever?
Well, for me, probably Lord of the Rings.
That's tough. The Hobbit, I like a lot. I've read a million times, but it's just I could probably sit down and read that book from beginning to end, like overnight.
Yeah.
But it's a great story. It's easy to read. It's entertaining. I like. There's one called Marine Sniper that tells a story of Carlos Hathcock, who was a Marine sniper, that I like a lot. Inside Delta Force by Eric Haney, who was one of the main or one of the first members. That kind of stuff. I like military stories, military stuff a lot too.
Yeah.
Probably The Hobbit though.
Dude, there's a FedEx truck outside. It's like
Do you have
10
a
o'clock.
delivery? Do you have a delivery?
I'm not expecting a FedEx delivery.
No,
it's not for me.
Oh, okay.
It's for the neighbor.
False alarm. False alarm.
Everybody calm down.
But but dude, it's 10 o'clock and they're still delivering packages. That's wild.
Dedicated personnel.
It's
FedEx.
Well, it's called slave labor.
Every once in a while, I'll get a thing. Oh, your package will arrive by 9 p.m. on Tuesday. It's like, who the fuck's going to be out at 9 o'clock at night? And then I'll get an email. Oh, your package has arrived. I'm like, what the fuck? So go out there at 9 o'clock, and there it is.
I gave my FedEx driver
to check my
a pretty decent tip this year.
Oh yeah, you tip your FedEx driver?
He's well, for one thing, it's like the first time in a long time that it's been the same guy every single time. So there's that, and he's probably made like 30 deliveries to my house this year. So
I don't even know what our FedEx driver looks like. They don't even ring the damn doorbell. They just come and throw it on the porch and walk away.
I don't think it's always the same person for us with anything.
Even our mail carrier is a different person quite often.
Same.
This year was the first time my mail carrier was the same lady the whole time as well. I think they've been having staffing issues, and it's always been different people throughout the year.
I've often thought that I wouldn't mind being a mail person. Doesn't seem that bad. Seems kind of fun. Drive around, deliver mail, walk around neighborhoods. I don't know. Seems alright.
This Omega Supreme is pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, really good. Really good.
Okay.
Did you guys ever get this one when you were doing Legends?
I don't remember.
No.
I don't remember.
We have I think it's the Mech Fans Toys one.
Oh, the Pangu toys?
No, it's Mech Fans Toys.
Oh, they made a...
Yeah, it was a couple years ago.
We have so much stuff, I forget what we have most of the time. Like, I don't even know.
How tall is that? Mech Fans Toys did
It's not. It's like, I don't know, maybe 8 inches tall.
oh
It's kind of small. It's cool, but it could be
Could be
cooler.
Yeah.
so this Omega Supreme is motorized.
Oh,
He doesn't walk
Hmm.
like the G1, but
It's
his
funny,
tank
Darkness.
goes around the thing. So
oh, yeah.
I want to make this happen. Now, when it comes to Transformers, I usually try transforming them with no instructions, and I don't know if I have the patience tonight, but we'll see.
JD does the same thing. His
Mhm.
first run is always without instructions.
Remember that time I was at your guys' house and it took me 3 hours to transform Fansoy's Asher Green?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
It was nuts.
it's wild. It's a tough one, man. Sometimes they're tough. Okay, Mr. Mike, this is my favorite book. It's called Stranger in a Strange Land, and it's by Robert Heinlein. And this is the original uncut version, and that's the only version you should read.
Huh.
Uncut?
Yeah. Yeah.
It was censored.
Oh.
They censored it back
Nice.
in its original release.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, what?
Stranger in
Why-
a Strange.
Why would they release a book that's not
Uncut version.
finished?
Oh, because life was very weird back then. And everything had to be read over first, many times over. I think it was originally released in 1961. And then I think in 1989 is when it was uncut and released.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Might have to give a look for that one.
it's a sci-fi novel. Yeah, it's probably one of the greatest books I've ever read, and every time I read it I get something else out of it, and that's probably why it's my favorite book. Because it like has a different impact on me every time I read it. I don't know. It's cool. It's a pretty cool book. I like it. It's a futuristic shit that sounds like, oh my gosh, this could happen. This could kind of happen. This is weird. Heinlein freaks me out like that. And there have been, like, when I first read through that book, I had to read it with a dictionary. I love that too. Like, make me look shit up. Come on. Use
It's a good
words.
way to expand your vocabulary reading.
Yeah, yeah. Yep, I used
If
to.
you're concerned about such things.
I think I first read that book right after Fen was born, and I'd sit in my big red bathrobe and with my little dictionary and a cup of coffee and read the book while she was taking a nap. It's good times. Cup of coffee and a book. I could do that. I haven't read a book in a hot minute. I need to sit down and do that again.
One book that I was really interested in and I started reading and I had to give up was Dune. Frank Herbert.
Yeah.
The first book. Because after about 10 pages, they dropped about 100 names. I'm like, I can't keep up with this shit. I'm going to have to write a goddamn...
You have to write notes.
Chart all this shit out. And that's even after I've seen the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, the books usually have a lot more than the movie does. So.
Hell yeah.
But I love that story.
It's a great
Yeah,
one.
me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what we're going to do. We're going to fill all this stuff in.
Do it. Make it happen.
I'm doing it.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to figure this one out without instructions.
Oh?
There's a lot going on here. But I did get the legs unfolded, so that's a thing.
It's a start.
It looks like he looks like a grasshopper.
It does kinda.
Grasshopper.
Oh, grasshopper.
Oh yeah, I wonder if I
Silly.
do this.
What are you doing?
Smashing some foam.
Smashing it?
Yep. Smash.
Why are you smashing it?
So I can get it to fit in here.
Oh. Well, that makes sense.
Huh?
Let's see here. Let's see if I can track my package.
Your package? What are you getting?
The prints.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, I wonder if this pulls out. Ah, the leg comes off. He's a parts former.
Worst
Let's have a big-
transformer ever.
I hope it comes off.
Look at that. FedEx sent me an email. Scheduled for Friday. And it's running on time.
I signed up for a FedEx account because I was having trouble with a Mythic Legions drop off one time. I was trying to get it redirected or delayed because we were on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
And so now, every time I have a package coming, I get no less than like 20 emails. Oh, your package is on the way. Oh, it's out for delivery. Oh, but it'll probably be
walking
there
up to the door
by
with it.
so-and-so. Yeah. It's like, come on.
I mean, it's not a bad thing.
No, it's good.
Have all the
Less lost
secondary. Yeah.
I usually get a notification from who I'm buying it from. Okay, your shit's on the way. It's up to you to track it now.
Not if FedEx is delivering it, because they're going to tell you every step along the way.
Yep. We just passed the prime meridian.
These. I never transformed the fans toys, so I don't think I didn't have Omega Supreme as a kid. So
No?
yeah, this is like a first thing going on here.
Oh.
Hey, JD,
You heard
I
me?
got a question.
Yeah, man.
I got a question for you. On these, I'm sure the answer is yes. On these classifieds, have you pulled the torso away from the hip? Like the hip and legs away from the torso? While it's customizing or whatnot?
You mean like I haven't torn these apart, no.
Okay.
So
I tried to once and I ruined it.
Yeah.
yeah.
I stretched it out. I couldn't get it apart, and then I boiled it, and I used a lot of heat. But you're also heating up the little peg in the middle,
Pegs.
so it's just going to
Pegs,
stretch,
Yep.
stretch like a goddamn Stretch Armstrong. So I boiled another one and started pulling on it. It wasn't coming easy. I'm like, you know what? It's just going to have to stay like right there.
Yeah.
breaking it.
Mike, I did a lot of popping and swapping on Joe's over Christmas, over December when I was on vacation when his tank came, and yeah, those ball joints up in those torsos, they're I think the torso is glued together around the ball. I don't think
Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
yeah, because that fucker would not. I was trying one that if I ruined it, it wouldn't like break my heart, and I sure ruined it.
Yeah.
So then I ended
That
up
sucks.
just pulling it the rest of the way. I'm like, all right, we're going to glue you back together in a little bit of this pose.
Mhm.
All right. Nothing wrong with
Gonna be a
that.
little-
Hey.
You're going to be a little bit shorter than everybody else, but that's all right.
I don't know why they're so hell bent on everyone, not being able to take their figures apart. Like
Yeah, 'cause
why
there's-
why have we not adapted a sort of standard assembly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
assembly.
Yeah. Well, even the damn neck pegs are all different sizes now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I noticed that. That was a
Dumb.
pain in the ass.
I got like 3 different drill bits sitting here every time I want to put a different head on something.
They don't want you to customize their stuff. They don't want you to.
Well, it just means that people are going to buy more of them. That's
Yeah.
what that means.
Well, I guess that too. They want to make them and you buy them from them, not make your own.
Well,
I mean, to be fair, the Joe line is probably the best as far as like production line goes. There's a lot of repeats with Star Wars. There's a lot, like it just seems like the GI Joe stuff is done a little smarter, maybe. I don't know.
no, I mean, there's
Yeah.
still a lot.
Hey, Wes.
There's still a lot to, that they could do better. Their materials sometimes are
Questionable. I
not
know, but
not
I
the
mean,
best.
I mean, as far as a variety of characters goes, the release.
Oh,
Oh yeah, they're spitting characters out like crazy.
yeah, right and left.
That's definitely a good thing there.
Alright, I'm guessing this arm pops off somehow. I haven't figured it out yet.
Arms are popping off.
Legs are accordion and
It's crazy stuff going on over there.
crazy stuffs.
Maybe I shouldn't.
Did you know we're supposed to get more snow out here on Friday?
On
Yep,
Friday, yep.
I'm getting maybe another 3 inches.
Same. Should be pretty
Alright,
good.
come on. How does this arm come off? I know it comes off.
Drawing pictures.
Because this goes like that. This one goes there.
Did you guys see
That
pictures
one
of-
goes there.
That's right.
Jeez.
It goes here. That goes there.
Did you guys see the pictures of the mice that were trapped in our sink?
Yeah. You'd had names for them all already.
Yeah,
That's-
Chan, it was on your regular it was on your regular page, so I didn't want to comment in my typical self, but I was about to say, time to turn on the waterfall. That's what I was gonna say. But everybody's like, they're so cute. Blah, blah. I was like, look, man,
They're mice.
plenty more where they came from.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's part of it. Like, if you own your own home, I mean, even if you rent, like, wintertime, especially in areas where it gets cold, mice are coming in your house. So, like, they're just going to do it. There's not a whole
You
lot
have
you
no
can do about
choice.
it.
They're coming.
If you live in a wooded area like you guys, they're just there anyway.
Yeah.
I think I was gonna say, like, it's time to fill the pool.
They're going
So-
swimming.
So
Sweet.
over Thanksgiving, I think it was Thanksgiving. So I get mice every once in a while. But it's
Yeah.
funny. I want to say the first 8 years I lived here, I never saw one. And
Wow.
then I saw, well, maybe 10 years. And then I'll get one like every 3 months or something, but when it's cold, you know?
Yeah.
But I think it was Thanksgiving. I was gone for a week, and it actually was kind of cold here, I think, if I remember correctly. But
Mhm.
I look down by my kitchen trash can, and I can see the little turds, right? I'm like, all right, some mice have been in here since I've been gone. And I put out the traps, and I caught 3 mice in a 24-hour period. And I
Yeah.
was like, holy shit. I was like, I expected one.
No. Usually, if there's one, there's a lot more that you don't know about.
But I
Yeah.
usually only catch one, and then that's it. Like, it's like one and done. So
They're like, Brian ain't fucking around. We all gotta hide.
yeah. So, yeah, but it was 3. And it was like, because I said it. I went downstairs, watched some TV, and then you hear it a pop. I was like, ooh, damn. Usually it happens while I'm sleeping, but I caught.
Yeah.
And then I take it out. I throw the mice out back. I think the squirrels eat them. And
What?
What?
I looked it up. Squirrels are omnivores.
So
They
they would
would-
eat the dead mice?
Possibly, yeah. So I put them out
Something
there,
would eat it.
and then because I got a lot of squirrels back there, and then I put one out, and like 2 hours later, bam, caught
Another
another one.
one.
Holy crap! And then I caught another one overnight. That was like, holy shit! Wow, that's
Well,
crazy.
unfortunately, this big old house gets a lot of mice in it at times. Last year it was worse. This year it's a little better. But Kiba is a little mouser.
Mhm. He is. He's
That kid,
a hell of a hunter.
if he finds a mouse, he will play with it until he kills it. He'll
Yeah,
just
I
play
mean-
with it.
Oh, Mom, my friend stopped moving. My toy stopped moving. The batteries wear out.
It's craziness.
Ice
But-
cubes and mice, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking weird ass dog.
Ice cubes and mice. It's my buddy. And he likes to like rough house, but if somebody's like if JD's boss Jake is here and he's like roughhousing with the dogs, Kiba's afraid of him. He won't go near him.
Mm.
Like sometimes I think some things are a little too much. It's like I can't. This guy, I can't. There's no competition here. It's just he's gonna kick my ass. I know he is. I'm not going near him.
I'm gonna watch a video, figure out how to transfer the rest of this.
But Chewy's got that lab in her. She wants you to beat her up so much. Just smack her around. She doesn't care. Like, I love it. More. Push me around. Smack me. I don't care. Play the drums on my back. I don't,
Our dog comes to me to wrestle in roughhouse and goes to Kim to be loved on. Of course, she'll take that from anybody. She's not shy about presenting her tummy for a belly rub.
Oh, that's the best. The belly rubs. Otto doesn't roll over on his back as much anymore, so you kind of got to get him on the side and give him belly rubs. Poor guy.
Poor little feller.
Yeah. That buddy and his bad back.
My neck, my back. All right, folks. I think I got it.
Yeah?
I got me a
What do
plan
you got?
here.
What do you got? Talk to us. Tell us what's happening. What's going on? What's shaking?
I mean, you can't see.
Yeah.
It's actually like kind of staying together
Mm-hmm.
because I got foam all up in here.
I see that. So how are you gonna deal with the foam? Are you gonna pull it back apart, sand it down,
Yeah.
fix it up?
I get it. Yeah. I'll fill some of this in with some pieces and then just glue this shit on the foam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna sand the foam down before that or after? Just curious.
I mean, I'll probably, because like I need to take that edge away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I don't know. It looks,
Pretty good.
it feels, yeah, like everything's actually holding in place where I want it to.
Good.
Gotta get
I'd say it
this.
would most definitely float too.
Yeah.
With all that foam in
All the
there.
foam.
Yeah, for sure.
Bathtub toys.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. don't know if I'll be able to do the engine.
Well, you know, JD's
Who's the-
boss took all of the guys to the Poconos, like the Rapture people and their spouses all went to
Oh,
Poconos
nice.
for a couple of days and stayed in this cabin that had a hot tub and a pool in an like in a giant enclosed room that was an addition off the side. So that meant like we could just like walk through the kitchen first thing in the morning, go in the pool room and get in the hot tub and have coffee.
That doesn't sound too bad.
No, that doesn't sound too bad at all. Now I feel spoiled and I'm like, dude,
Where's my
I'm gonna go
stuff?
swimming when I wake up.
let's can we start maybe having a conversation about building a pool room? And I'm not talking about 8-ball pool.
No.
Well, that's good for therapy too, for your muscles and everything.
Oh man, it was like heaven for 3 days. I was like, man. Was it 3 days? 2 days. 2 nights, whatever that is.
2 nights. Yeah, 3 days, 2 nights.
We got there, spent the night. We were there for a whole day and then came home the next morning. But yeah, it was cool. Like I could handle that. I could handle having a pool attached to the side of my house and just go for a swim every once in a while. Not gonna lie, I'd probably spend most of my time in the pool though.
We want to do something like that too, but it's just talk right now.
It's a lot. It's an expense. It's a huge expense.
Yes, it is.
So not anytime soon, but it's a fun thought, you know. Start imagining things. It's fun. It's pretty cool.
We got one of these days. We're gonna redo our back deck,
Yeah.
which is all on little concrete pyramid blocks.
Oh yeah.
And I want to actually make it pour a little slab in there and some stem walls for everything to sit on, so it doesn't just turn into a big old shit show.
Right.
And on the side of the house, I want to have the deck step down into an area that will eventually be a hot tub, and then I'll
Ooh,
pour a
good
slab
idea.
and everything down in there. So when we'll do the deck first, but when we do that, I'm gonna do all the preparations for getting the hot tub plumbed in and whatnot.
Nice. I said something to JD about putting a pool out back, and he's like, "Let me talk to my concrete guy." That's funny.
Oh, that's how it works.
Yeah, I couldn't help it, man. I woke up first thing in the morning and just was like, I'm in the pool. I'm in the pool. I'm having coffee. It's great. Pool's like a steady 85 degrees.
Yeah, I like swimming and stuff.
This South
Actually, I
Arms
just
come
like
on.
being in the water. I don't even need to swim.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
See,
What do you got?
See, the Omega Supreme turns
Holy
into a rocket,
crap.
but this is. I thought the rocket parts came off and you put them back together like in the show, but that's not how
Yeah.
it works.
Hmm.
So
Weird.
It's all
yeah,
wiggly
something else
waggly.
to it.
Wiggles and waggles. You're drumming.
Yep. Thinking. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's smart.
Did you just fart?
Yep. Sure did.
That was smart.
Thanks.
These new age guys, man, they make some great transformers.
Oh yeah?
I don't know. I don't know about that.
I know you're a Magic Square guy, but like, I have some Magic Square stuff.
Hey.
Well, the primes anyway, but
You like it, you win.
these
That's
I like
right.
their transformations, man. Some really cool shit. I think this goes like this.
It's almost like when people say, when you like it, you win. It's almost the same thing as like there's a sucker born every minute.
You think so?
That's almost how I interpret it when somebody says that.
Really?
Kind of. It always seems like it's in that kind of
Tone.
space when people, oh, if you like it, you win. You know, I wouldn't buy that piece of shit, but if you like it, you win.
I take it more along the lines of like, and please don't hate me for saying this, but like the guys who love Chevy and the guys that love Ford. It's you like it, you win. You know, it's your thing. If you're happy with it, cool, good for you. Like I don't want to get into the argument about what's better. I don't want to talk about it. I'm not gonna bring it up. You guys want to fight over it, cool. But if you like it, you win. Good. I take it more as like I don't want to argue about it with you.
Yeah. Save your breath for something that actually means something.
Yeah, that's exactly how I take it. Yes.
Wait a minute, what's-
Yeah.
My only thought on that matter is a car can be nice or not nice depending on how well you take care of it.
That's correct.
If you
I
don't take care of
completely
it,
agree with
it's
that.
not going to take care of you.
And I'm a firm believer of it's not the car, it's the driver.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, I had to hop up and get the glue.
Wait a minute, why is that in there?
Shit's all blurry.
This
It's
one?
so blurry. Do you need super glue?
No, it won't
Okay.
work on the foam.
I didn't think so.
I'll destroy the foam. Uh,
What is happening?
I'm trying to adjust the camera.
Keep going. Right there. Huh? Huh? Yeah.
There it goes.
How's
It
this?
wouldn't focus. Focus.
I was
focus.
teasing.
Hmm?
You turn it however you want to. I was just picking.
Hmm.
Right there. No. Turn it
Right
a little
there.
further.
Oh.
No. Right.
Too
no,
far.
Back.
Oh,
Go back.
oh,
Go back.
back.
Nope. Oh, you missed it.
Okay.
Well,
I got
that
so
was neat.
frustrated when I started my Hogwarts character the other night that I just stopped playing before I even made it to Hogwarts.
She did. She got so upset.
I was like, I'm out. I'm done.
Which faction are you in?
My character is a Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff.
Okay.
I'm the same. Mine was Hufflepuff too.
Alright, I changed from the rocket by myself.
Whoa. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice,
it's
Brian.
small.
Oh, cool.
Brian.
It's a nice dog penis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just feed him a bunch of pineapple.
That's right.
Ew.
Get to go.
Yucky.
Mike, I'm afraid to ask what you do to your dogs.
We only have one dog and it's a female, so kind of
Oh,
a non-issue.
Gotcha. Still, I'm afraid to ask.
This must turn into a landing pad.
I was just expanding on the earlier conversation,
Ah, yes.
which I thought was kind of random but interesting at the same time.
Sis? Sis, are you right there?
Mm.
Alright, so that comes out. This out like this.
One thing I will say I like about these butterfly joints on the Joes
Yeah.
is they do allow you to paint them, and then you can put them back together, and there's enough clearance to where there's really no rub.
That you don't. Yep. You don't get the
Yeah,
rubbing.
I mean, you got to be kind of careful, but still, it allows for it.
Yeah.
Not so much in the elbow joint, but that's kind of to be expected.
Yeah, it's about the same. Actually, it's a little
Let's see if I
higher.
can figure out this on my own. What I need is a picture of what this this supposed to look like?
Oof, that sounds ratchety.
Yeah, very ratchety. So JD, Mike and I were talking before the show about did you make a mythic order last week?
Nope, I did not.
Yeah,
I did not.
I didn't go all in. Did get a few things.
Yeah, I don't know. At this point, I'm pretty. I'm good. I don't know if I'm really into them as much as I used to be.
Wait, into what? I'm sorry, I was talking to Fen.
Legions.
Oh. There's a lot of cherry picking going on, you know?
Yeah, I ordered out of that whole wave. I only ordered 4 things, and I ordered them from BBTS, so as I can keep my money for a year and a half, 2 years, 2.5 years.
Yeah.
it's a lot to, like, all in all the time. And I'm not saying I don't like all of the characters, but I don't find a necessity for all of them.
Yeah,
If that makes sense. Like in the beginning, I was like, oh man, like this is an awesome, cool new thing. Like let's just get it all, you know, or at least as much of it as we want. And I mean, we were in pretty deep for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say our first order was what, 2018? 2019?
Yeah,
maybe?
the Advent of Decay,
Yeah.
that was
And
a
that
big
was-
line.
and it was like 2,400 worth of fucking
Yeah,
figures.
Oh, it was more than that. It was
Yeah,
because
that
we
would've
did
been-
2 separate orders that time.
that was
Yeah,
like
first-
30
would've been-
figures or something, wasn't it?
The
That
first
would have been
order
like
was 20.
2017. Yeah.
Yeah. First order was $2,400, and then we threw a second order in a little later on before they closed pre-orders, and that was like another $800 or something stupid like that. Like
Yeah.
I mean, we were deep in the Legions for a minute. Not that I like them, I love them, they're beautiful, but Four Horsemen make some incredible stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, that year, I mean, they weren't super duper popular, so that pre-order was up for a while, and I just remember there were so many figures to get. I kept going in like every few days. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
still some of these. I guess I'll buy some more.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I'll buy some more.
Like I could use some vampires. Why not?
Yeah.
You know, just why not get a few more elf rangers?
why not?
Uh-huh.
Why not? A couple more weapons packs aren't going to hurt anybody.
Like
Mhm.
Bilbo holding the ring. Why not?
Right.
Why not? Just
Now
gonna-
I'm starting to wonder if I figure maybe I got 2 elf rangers, but I figure maybe that's not enough. Maybe I should have bought more back then.
Yeah.
Plus, I think that wave they did like there were 2 separate pre-orders for that. Now that I
Yep, there
remember
was.
correctly.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
yeah. I forgot about that.
And we were in on the second order, I believe,
Yeah.
because we were
Yep.
picking up. We first saw them at ToyCon.
That's right.
Yeah, they had like the Coliseum stuff, and that's what we were. You know, especially
We
you
must
and
have
I were
walked-
getting in
Yeah,
on
we
that.
must have walked past that table like 5 freaking times, like pacing almost. Like, man, wow. I mean, like, we really should get these. Like, this is some interesting stuff.
And all I wanted was fucking skeletons for my Mortal Kombat figures.
Mm-hmm.
The Storm collectible stuff.
I just
A
wanted
whole bunch of
orcs
ragors
for-
just sitting there.
Yeah, I just wanted
Yeah.
orcs for Link to fight.
$35.
Mm-hmm.
I never. I never got a Rhaegar for myself. I remember I bought one for Gary.
Aw. It's a cool figure. You know.
I think
I had
we
to
ended
make
up with
mine.
like 4 of them.
Yeah, we got a couple. And then it was, all right, we're getting on the website and we're pre-ordering everything.
Well, at first we were kind of just like looking through them, and it was like, which one do you want? Which one do you
Which
want?
one do you want?
Ooh, how many of these do you think we should get?
It's a
Like-
cold winter
Uh-huh.
January evening, and we're all cuddled up looking at freaking pre-orders for
Mythic Legions.
Mythic Legions. Both sharing the same iPhone, like, ooh, look at this. Ridiculous.
Were we on an iPhone or were we on
Yeah,
my
it was
iPad?
No, it was. Oh, maybe I went.
I feel like we were on my iPad.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe
My
you're
old
right.
iPad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh, man.
I think that right now, I mean, I love the Cosmic Legions, and of course, you know, anything mythic is awesome. But right now, the figure obscura stuff is the only thing that is making me reach in my pocket. Seriously, like some of the cosmics, yeah, but every single figure of obscura, I'm all over it. I'm like, man, this is awesome. Oh man, I really love this.
Need a tape or
Everyone.
something.
One of these days, I'll hunt that Monkey King down.
I got one at NJCC last year. Off
What'd
of
you get?
Chris, actually.
I saw one at what was the last show that we were at? BotCon.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They had one there, and I was like,
They had what?
Monkey
what
The
King.
was that,
Monkey King.
Oh yeah.
There's somebody had a handful of mythics at his table, and like,
I really like that figure. It's beautiful. They did a great job. Of course.
the thing that kind of overwhelms me with that is like it comes with like what 3 or 4 different head sculpts.
Yep.
So you almost got to buy 4 of them to get the whole value out of it. And that's the trap that I always fall for. Always.
Well,
that's
I'm-
that's how they get you.
Mike,
Yeah.
if you play with your toys more often and just change up the way that they look, you know what I mean? Every once in a while, you know, you don't have to buy all of them.
It'd be so
all
much
the-
more fun though, Chan.
That's
So much more fun to look up and see 4 of them staring at me instead of just one.
fair. Not gonna argue
So-
about that.
Like I really like that the Monkey King, but like finding those Yamato you know which ones I'm talking about, dear?
Yeah, the
You-
statue ones.
No. The oh boy, what the fuck are they called?
The tiger.
It was that 3-pack.
Oh yeah. Okay.
They're
I
in
know
the
what you mean.
dining room. Those
Yeah,
guys.
the element guys.
Mm-hmm. And one of them is the Monkey King.
He's cool.
I love that set.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Well, it came in a whole set of them too. Which was
Yeah,
really
and
nice.
it had a fuck ton of stuff. Like they all had different hands, different heads, different weapons.
different hands, different elemental like blast stuff they were doing.
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
They were pretty cool. I thought you were talking about the Ninja Tiger or whatever he was. What
Oh,
is that?
that's
the Animal Kingdom stuff. No, what
the
is that?
Fury
Fury Boys.
Yeah. Those are fucking awesome too. But
They are. Yeah, that's my Croca came from that.
Broca. Have you heard anything from them about the next ones?
They
Chan.
said that there was a delay, but it should be soon, from what I understand. I did get an email a
Oh.
couple weeks ago.
Chinese New Year.
Yeah,
They're all shut down right now.
Year of the Dragon, guys.
It is. Yeah, it
It's
is.
great. Year of the dragon means good things, prosperous year, good stuff.
Let's do it. Blading this
Kibo.
fucking thing.
Look over there. Look over there. Look
Uh oh.
Listen. You hear him? You hear him? You hear him?
Little Brian's got the Omega cam up.
Got the Omega can.
Yes. That's pretty awesome, Brian.
Yeah.
I like it.
That is awesome.
When you build Lego, that's how it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was hunting a mouse.
Get it, buddy. Get it.
We don't have to set traps because he catches
Yeah.
them.
He's the trap.
It's crazy. My grandparents had an old farmhouse, so like mice being in houses was sort of it's not something that ever freaked me out. I think some people get weirded out by it, but it just doesn't. It seems like a normal thing to me.
Yeah. We're very much in the woods we're at, so it doesn't bother me at all. And I've always been in the woods growing up, so
Yeah. I love that. The woods.
yep. We have our very own resident owl that visits
No
every once
way.
in a while.
Nice.
That's awesome.
I saw one out in the backyard a couple nights ago. It was sitting in the tree where we saw them before.
Yeah.
Yeah, right
Just
above
behind the
that
house.
in the tree. Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
He was just hanging out there, just looking around, looking at me. I let the
Nice.
dogs out there. He's watching them. And then
Nice.
Chewy starts barking. It's like,
When I first started hanging out over here with JD before, well, no, it was springtime probably. We had been hanging out for a bit. Him and I were sitting out on the back porch for a few minutes. This was when I was still smoking cigarettes. And two little owlets
yeah.
flew over and landed. There was an old swing set in the backyard, and they landed by the playhouse on the swing set
Yeah.
and just sat
That's
there and looked
crazy.
at us. They weren't even that far away. They just sat there.
No,
and looked at
yeah,
us.
they're like hopping up and down like this is the top rail of the swing set here. They're like blip, 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 blip.
That's funny.
And they kept
Running
like,
up and
looking
down
at
the-
us and turning their heads all around, and they were cute, man.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
They just looked like giant angry fluff balls.
Yeah. They're like the ninjas of the bird world.
Mhm.
They're just.
I was
look
watching
so
a
mad.
show back when Discovery Channel actually had like Discovery type stuff on it.
Mhm.
They were talking about how the owl's feathers are all specifically designed to be silent when they fly and swoop in on something.
Right.
Like the way
right.
they're shaped and everything. It's like, wow, that's pretty damn cool.
I'm watching Life on Planet Earth. It's narrated by Morgan Freeman. It's on Netflix.
Oh,
It's pretty good. I like it so far. It's pretty awesome. They're doing like the history of the planet Earth and the animals and how they evolved and all this stuff.
I think I've seen that.
Right now they were just talking about owls today, this morning. as
Oh,
I was
cool.
watching it. Yeah, and it showed an owl swoop down and snatch up this little mouse, and I was like, oh shit. They're so fast. They're just like, and they have the fluffy feet and everything.
Just come here, dude. We got all the food you want.
Yeah, come hang
Nature
out
doing
with me.
nature things.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. I'm a dork. I will watch the nature channels on shows about everything. I don't even care.
Like Marty Stauffer's Wild America.
Yes, I love Wild
Yeah,
America.
I've always enjoyed those kind of shows.
It's one of those situations where if I got that as a box set Christmas gift, I'd be the happiest person alive. Like that. So that's such a good show. PBS.
Hmm.
I watched a lot of PBS growing up.
Well, I've almost got the tank,
Yes.
but I gotta figure out this head. I don't
Oh
know how to
man,
get it.
what do you
I
do
must
with
maybe
that?
I don't know. Got a few more twists and turns to figure out. Oh, is it that simple? It is. Oh,
Is it?
about that, yeah. Yeah.
I hate it when it's that
Like
simple.
that. And then this goes like this. Oh, that was easy.
You know, sometimes I'm afraid to transform Transformers.
Ah.
I get nervous. I want to break them. Some of that third-party shit.
I'll mess around with Hasbro stuff all day long.
Tank.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tank.
hell yeah.
If it's like fans' toys, usually by the time I get it, everyone's already got it. I've heard all the horror stories. He goes right from the foam right to the shelf.
No, I won't touch a fan's toys. No.
Especially
Right.
that. I was really excited about the damn it, what's his name? The little blue space car that's friends with Grimlock.
Little
God damn it.
blue space car?
Blue space.
Yeah.
car.
From the movie.
He's
He,
orange.
like,
Orange.
No, not orange, blue. He talks like an old army general.
Oh,
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 cup.
cup.
Cup, yeah. I heard all the nightmares about his transformation. I'm like, yeah, I'm not. And I think I watched Bobby's review on it. Maybe I can't remember, but I was like, yeah, fuck that shit.
I like
That
Cup.
looked fucking
He's one of
hard.
my favorites.
Yeah. Sorry about that. My memory's just fucking.
No, you're
turning
fine.
shit
I'm the
lately.
same
You're
way.
fine.
Sometimes JD has to play 20 questions with me to get me to remember things.
I'm like looking right at him on the shelf, and it won't come to me. Like, what's your
Uh-huh.
name?
Yeah.
It's like you get these blank spots. You're like, I know this, but it's just
Yeah.
not there anymore.
I can remember all kinds of useless information, but stuff I
Right?
want to know is gone.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I know
Still in
that
the
one.
coop.
Alright.
Funny thing is I've been packing all that stuff up
Packing up.
off the shelf, all the Master Chief stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's right.
And yeah, I've broken a couple of them. Trying to get them back into the,
Package.
how they go in the package.
Yeah.
Nothing fans toys, luckily. But
There was a couple he was pretty much just like swearing and not.
Yeah,
really.
they shouldn't break on you.
no. And if anything, it just proves the, what I'm doing. Pack them up and get rid of them.
No, yeah. I get what you
Like
mean.
I don't.
Yeah. Solidifies that decision.
Yeah. So. Yeah, after breaking a couple of them, I'm just like, I kind of took a break the one night, and actually it was Monday while you were on the show. I took a little break and got the shelves are all cleared off, and I dug out all the legends and put the legends up, and then started
Nice.
unpacking some of the
Alright.
Hasbro stuff.
It's funny
So
how you
which-
just don't go in certain rooms of your house all the time to the point where you're like, oh wow, I didn't know that room looked like that now.
Yeah.
Which ones did you break?
I broke Most recently notable would be the BB7,
Oh, that's right. You mentioned that one.
Oh,
the
the
what was it,
Seeker.
Ramjet, yeah, the Seeker.
Yeah,
Yeah, kind of
I
bums
remember
me
you
out.
talking about that.
I think I can fix it though. It was like so like the groin piece, essentially like what holds the hips in place. That thing split in half. So I
right.
think like if I take the screw out of the ass end of it, I should be able to run a longer screw through it, and should be fine from there.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
on figure banging you were talking about that the last
Yeah,
one.
that's
That's
kind
what I
of
remember you talking about.
bummed out, but trying to think of any of the like because I know I broke one or two more, but I can't remember. It was a couple weeks ago.
Is this stuff you want to take to NJCC?
Yeah. Yep.
Sweet.
Yep.
We'll be rolling on in with a freaking trailer again this time.
Probably, but we got other stuff to display and to do.
We do have lots of things to display, don't we?
Okay.
That's another reason for not going all in on everything too, is shelf space for me.
I mean,
Not the main reason, but one of the reasons.
I have a hard time with it too. Like, I don't want to just buy stuff and see it sitting in boxes or all over the place. If I buy it, I want to see it out somewhere. So if I don't see a place for something, I don't want it. I'm like, no, I don't have a place for it. I'm good.
Says the lady with like a pile of mezcos that she hasn't opened yet.
There is not a pile. It's not a pile.
There's like probably 5 mezcos up there.
Nuh-uh. No, there's not.
Yeah,
No. There's like 3.
No, there's more than that.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, there is.
No, there's my advent calendar one, and then there's the
Sam Squamches.
The Sam Squanches. That's it.
No, and then
That's
there's what do you call him? The fucking Nosferatu.
I already opened him, didn't I?
Yeah, but he's not like out.
Oh, I'll fix that. I thought he was out.
And then there's what the hell else? Somebody else too.
I can put him right back here. Yeah.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
Go ahead.
I'm your husband.
I deserve it.
I can do these things. Somebody's got to do it.
I don't think I don't get enough from the kids. They don't hesitate to mess with me. It's hilarious. Just don't make me mad. That's all.
You won't like her when she's mad.
No. It's that red hair. You gotta watch out.
Mm-hmm.
We get feisty.
So as a little overzealous, taking all these screws out.
Oh.
And like the motor and the gears and everything popped out, but I did figure out how to put it back together the right way. At least I hope I did.
Good.
But the problem is it takes some goofy battery size. I can tell this is not a AAA battery.
What is? Oh, is it like a watch battery?
No, unless it's a giant watch, but it goes in there, in that slot.
Right
but that is not a AAA size,
No.
so I have to figure out what that is. Yeah, so that kind of sucks.
Does it say? Do you have?
That's
Oh,
another
didn't
thing
get
you
out
need to
the
do is make all the goddamn batteries the same size.
I would love that, and make them easy to purchase in a pack together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So we won't see him go around the track tonight. Sucks.
Oh,
Jeez.
I quit. That's it.
That's the
Done.
reason why I
Done with
stayed.
this. Yep.
But I did get him transformed. That really wasn't that bad. I just needed help on a couple steps to get started.
I am almost done with this grass, guys.
All right.
I really want to get this one printed. I keep bouncing around. Sometimes I can't keep staring at the same colors or things, so I'll go do something else on the tablet for a little bit, and
Mhm.
it's a lot of
I get that.
a lot of microscopic details. I zoom in really far.
This is really
Because you can.
Yeah,
That plays against me all the time.
like look.
Because
how
I add all this stupid fucking detail into a tattoo, and then it's like, oh, nobody will ever see this shit. I can't even
Look-
do this.
look how far I'm zoomed in. Like look at that. That's ridiculous. You see that? That's the top of its
Wow.
ear, the doggy's ear. And I'm blending in the grass so that it all looks even. It's ridiculous.
I'd almost say you're cheating.
Huh?
I said I'd almost say you're cheating.
Why is that cheating?
I don't know. I never saw Bob Ross zoom in like that.
Well, I'm not Bob Ross. I'm sorry.
Bob Ross had a very specific style
Yeah.
in simplicity.
Took a damn
know.
putty knife and made a masterpiece out of it.
Yep.
That's another show I used to like watching.
Me too. I used to
It's
fall
just
asleep watching it.
mesmerizing
I sometimes
watching
wish
somebody
J-
create some.
Yeah. Sometimes wish JD would put that on to fall asleep too, because sometimes he puts stuff on that's just crazy and makes a lot of noise. And I just want to be lulled to sleep. Lulled to sleep by Bob.
Sometimes I need Akira or something
That's not
nutty.
something to fall asleep to.
All right. Battery 27A. All right, Amazon. Where are we?
27A. What is that?
Yeah, beats me. I've never heard of that before.
The very specific batteries. It looks like the cross between a double A and a triple A. It's like a squat fat battery.
It's like a
Looks
2.5A.
Looks like
Yeah,
it's-
something like that.
It looks like a stack of, what are they? A77s or
At least they're only
A27s.
$5. And if I
What?
order now, it comes by Friday.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! We're all cheering them on. Woo!
Well,
Did you get
I mean-
batteries for
Brian.
your tank, Brian?
oh yeah, I've got triple A's or double A's for days.
You got
I
that
still
all
have
lit
ones
up
that I
and
bought
everything?
from Toys R Us when I kept going into Toys R Us to see if there's anything on clearance and they're closing. And
Bought batteries.
and it's like, well, there's nothing there. I'll just keep buying batteries every time.
Yeah,
Why not?
that's not a bad idea.
They were
I'm
on
surprised.
clearance, too.
I'm surprised they still have charges left in them.
Yeah, they're probably not long for this world. But we'll see. But they're cool. They're gold and blue, and they have giraffe
Mhm.
on them.
Nostalgic.
Yeah, buddy, I think I got that all figured out now. Isn't that nice?
Isn't it?
That nice? That gives me something to glue on to.
Water moccasin moving ahead.
Well, I can get 20 of these batteries for $9 or 5 for $5. I don't need
How-
20.
So
Yeah, I was gonna say
a
how
dollar
much
Yeah.
each
is
and $5 shipping.
Can I just get one? No, here's two for $5. Two for $8.
Fuck yeah.
I'd get the 4 for $5 and just
Oh, it's 5 for 5. Yep, that's what I'm
Oh.
doing.
Wow,
It's
it's
like
an
grocery
Arby's, an
sandwich.
Arby's deal on
Yep, yep.
batteries.
5 for 5.
Me and JD thought of the same thing at the same time.
Fucking ain't right.
5 for 5.
5 for 5, baby.
I don't think they do 5 for 5 anymore. I think they
Not
No,
really.
they
have it.
don't.
No.
And it's like it's
You're
hidden.
lucky if you
It's
get
like
1 for 5.
it's like it's not on the menu. Last time I did it was years ago, and I think it used to be like a Sunday thing. I don't know.
I remember it being a regular thing. Like it was always a thing.
Yeah, you could go any day of the week and get 5 for 5.
Yeah.
That's when they were still pretty popular, though. Not a lot of people eat Arby's anymore.
Which
Same.
I don't understand because
It's Arby's.
it's probably like the only fast food out there that's actually good.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
Arby's.
it's
I
the
love
only
their
one that I go
fries,
to.
too.
I'll hit a
Fries are
Burger King
good.
maybe once or twice a year, but
Arby's is the one.
dude, I get Arby's. I've said it before here. I
Mm-hmm.
buy it and I take it to the movie theater with me.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea, Brian. It's really not. Can't disagree with that.
Why is Amazon telling me to log in? That's weird.
And I would say, like, if you were out on a date with a girl and you pulled an Arby's roast beef sandwich out of your pocket at the movies,
You might get laid.
you might. It's roast beef.
Roast beef for some roast beef.
Arby's got the meats.
Uh-huh.
That's weird. Why is Amazon asking me for my password? That's
It does
very
it to me
strange.
once in a while too.
What's going on there? I don't know if I remember my
Pancake
password.
Man, as long as it's Arby's, not Burger King. Yeah, I mean Burger King's alright. I'm not really a big fan of it anymore. When I was younger, maybe, but
Well, it's
Arby's for
freaking
sure.
expensive too.
It just
Freaking
like,
$9 just for the damn Whopper.
I feel like if you get a
Oh
Whopper,
no, I always just get a bacon double cheeseburger when I go.
that's a good option. That's a good option. A Whopper is not a Whopper though. Like it's like this paper thin piece of hamburger in between these giant buns.
Buns, lettuce, onions, lettuce.
It's like a
Tomato.
salad on 2 giant buns with a really thin patty.
Mhm.
Yeah. Where's the beef?
Yeah, exactly.
Where's the beef?
Actually,
I like the
speaking of which,
taste of the Whoppers though.
I haven't been to a Wendy's in a really long time.
Yeah, me neither. I kind of miss
Me neither.
Wendy's.
I do too a little bit.
Worm
Their burgers just was like, it was really greasy to me, and I was like, I kind of got tired of the burgers, so I stopped. going in.
juice.
It's gross. It's that flat-
January? No, I want it fucking. Oh wait, it is January.
It is. It is January.
Yeah.
It's
My bad.
like halfway through January. We're
It's like
almost
arriving
out.
January. I'm like, no, I want it now.
But Brian.
What the hell's the matter with you people?
But Brian. Oh yeah, Pete Ferguson. Yep, 6 tons of mayonnaise too. Yeah, that's a Whopper for you. I will not lie to you though. Back in the day, when I was probably like 18 and like 120 pounds soaking wet. I'm working at RPS, loading and unloading trailers and shit. I would go to Burger King and I would get a triple Whopper and I would tell them heavy on the cheese. And it was the most disgusting thing you'd ever seen in your life. And I would eat I would eat the whole fucking thing. Happy, just a giddy person, excited about it. So happy about life.
That's a big
Yeah,
sandwich.
no, I enjoy the fake flamed flavor of Burger King every once in a while.
Every once in a while, yeah.
The microwave.
The
Yep.
flame kissed
But
charbroil.
but it's funny. I was thinking, it was before this show actually. I think I was watching TV or something, and someone was eating fries, and I was like, damn, I haven't had fries in a long time. I could go for some fucking fries right now.
I have a problem with French fries.
Yeah.
We had fries tonight. They kind of sucked. But...
They were shoestrings. It was a mishap on a Instacart delivery. I wanted like thick crispy fries, and they brought me shoestrings, and I was like, that's not the same damn thing.
Oh,
Come on now.
Fucking Instacart.
I gotta go to the grocery store tomorrow. I think I'm gonna buy some potatoes and make myself some fries.
That's how you do it right there.
I want to make steak fries. I haven't done it in a long time.
Steak fries.
Making steak fries.
Making steak fries.
Yeah. Ben and I have been going on like some adventures in cooking, trying new things, and we're learning stuff. It's kind of fun.
Have you ever? I'm trying to think of it. Just bear with me a minute.
Yeah, go ahead. Bear with you now. Bear with me now.
Yeah, I bought something. Salt pork.
Salt pork? What's that?
Have you ever messed with it at all?
I'm not sure if I know what it is. What is...
Alright, it looks like a really big, thick piece of pork, but it looks like bacon. And it came in a block, and it was already pre-sliced. And it was basically, it looked like bacon with not a lot of meat in it. It was mostly fat.
Oh, mostly fat, okay.
And I bought
Sounds
it
like
because
pork belly, kinda.
Why did I buy it? I don't know. It was on sale, and I thought it was interesting. But basically...
GD, mute. It's loud.
But basically, you can, you can just put it in a pan or render it down and get some pork fat out of it, stuff like that. And I had used it to. I bought some pre-made pulled pork, basically, because I wanted something. I didn't have. This is a split decision, moment decision.
It happened.
And I was like, well, yeah, I wasn't cooking pork all day. I wanted pork now.
Sure.
And I know that this pre-made pork that I've bought it before, and it was very flavorless. It's like unsauced or whatever.
Okay.
But
yeah.
it's dry and it's not very good. But it's like the only thing I had available. So I bought the salt pork to basically heat up this pre-made pulled pork, and I put that in it. Like a couple slices of that, because I thought it might render out some of the fat and make it a little more lip smacking good.
Yeah, did it work?
Which I would say it made it better, but it still just wasn't very good. And then I started kind of like Googling recipes for like, what the fuck do you use this shit for? And
what do you use it for?
I don't know. I saw people just frying it up, and like you turn it into bacon bits and stuff like that for salad and stuff. But
interesting.
The salt pork that they had on hand had a lot more meat in it, or lean in it, I guess, because this block that I have is mostly fat, and I was like, oh.
I mean, I would probably fry it up like crispy. You know what I mean? And I might actually use the drippings and the pork itself. I'd probably chop it up, cut it, cube
Yeah,
it
that's
maybe.
what I was thinking. It'd probably be better
Um,
to use something like that.
Fry it up even in the cubes, you know, and then
But I was
use
just
whatever, you know, use whatever after products you have.
yeah.
And it might make soup, you know, like
Yeah, you could do that.
like ham and bean soup or something like that. There's many different variations of that you can make because some people think green beans, some people think that, you know, you mean like uh Great Northern beans or something, you know, like everybody has a different recipe for that shit depending on where you are in the US. But yeah, I'd probably use it for something like that. That sounds like a good idea for soup. And then if you had something like that, you probably wouldn't have to add a lot of salt to whatever it is you were cooking because I would assume that has some salt in it.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I would use it to add extra flavor to things. That sounds like a fun thing to play with. I do like to mess around in the kitchen. We've been making toad in the hole for breakfast off and on for like a month now. Not every day, but like, you know, at least twice a week. And that is one of my favorite things to eat for breakfast. I could almost eat that every day.
Toad in a
nice
hole?
warm- Yeah.
So you just like the novelty of cutting the hole in the bread?
Well, I mean, maybe, but it's also because the egg doesn't spread out. And it's actually a nice dippy egg inside the toast. Some people call it egg in a basket or egg in a hole. You know, you cut a round circle in a piece of toast, put it in a pan, and crack an egg in the hole and fry it. Do you do that at all, Mike? Do you have a different name for that?
No, I've never heard of that.
Oh,
But when you called it toad in the hole or something, I was like, what the heck is that?
that's it's like a little kid thing to call it. It's, you know, a young person thing to call it.
Yeah.
It's a fun way to teach a kid how to cook too, you know, or somebody who isn't as experienced with cooking eggs or, you know, whatever. It could be a fun thing to help learn, but it's also tasty.
Yeah, it's good.
We use a ball jar to cut the hole out of the toast because it's like a really nice, perfect, you know, glass jar and cuts a pretty serious circle. And it's just a quick thing, and then you're not overeating either, you know. Sometimes you start doing eggs for breakfast and you're like 3 eggs in and you're like, yeah, I love dippy eggs.
That's my problem right there.
Exactly.
Got
so
toast and bacon and eggs and
right.
What a big old cinnamon roll, and what else can we have?
Yeah,
next thing you
where's
know,
it?
I'm in
Hash
it for
browns and
3,000 calories later. I'm on the couch all beaching like, yeah, what are we gonna do today?
Fry up a slice of ham and
yeah,
I have the same. Breakfast is like one of my favorite meals to cook for that reason. But it's so much, you know. So like the toad in the hole thing is kind of a way to regulate as much as you're eating for breakfast. You know, cuts it back a little bit. It's nice. I like it.
I might try that.
It's real simple. And like I said, sometimes you want a hot breakfast on a cold day, and if that's, you know, it's a real quick hot breakfast. I don't want cereal when I'm cold. Like, I don't want cereal for breakfast when it's freezing outside. I don't feel like cooking oatmeal. Toad in a hole.
Yeah, the reason why I ask is, I mean, I can make eggs and toast.
Yeah.
As well.
It's kind of like a quick cook them at the same time process, and then you can kind of just eat it like a piece of toast, you know. You don't have to worry about the egg trying to slide off. It's not quite as messy. I don't know.
Well, yeah, no. When I make eggs and toast, the eggs go in the pan, the toast goes in the toaster, and they are done at the same time. But I eat them separately. There's no sliding. It's just that.
I'll do that, Brian, but I put 2 pieces of toast on the plate and 2 medium eggs on top of that, and just eat them all together.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I like my eggs mixed. Some people don't like that.
JD
Kim
likes
likes to
his
keep her
over.
food separate.
JD likes his eggs over medium. I like mine over easy.
I used to be
So
big
which-
into over easy, but I'm kind of over it now for some reason. I don't know.
So
why.
Really?
there's some debate about that over here, because to me, I've always called eggs over easy, meaning that the white part is done and the yolk is still running.
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
And then a lot of places like, no, that's over medium. That's what over medium means. And I'm like, well,
I
what
could
the
see
hell is
that.
over hard then? So
Means
say,
that
you
the
know, I
yolk's
want my
cooked
eggs-
hard.
yeah, over easy. It cut back and the white and the yolk are still running. I'm like, oh no, I can't eat this shit.
No.
You gotta cook the goddamn white part, man. Oh, well, you
No,
asked for over easy. I
Over
said,
easy
yeah.
means that you cook them on one side first for a couple of minutes until they're almost completely cooked, and then you flip them over nice and easy, and you just cook it for a couple of seconds so that side of the white gets cooked, and it's done.
Yeah, that's that.
That's over easy. That's
Yeah.
it. It's not complicated. That's diner terminology. That's what you say, you know? Over medium means you do the same thing, but you cook it a little longer so the yolk's a little harder. And then over hard is the same thing because you flip the
Yeah.
egg over and it's so that the yolk's completely cooked.
I've gotten
so-
so many different results that I have to specify exactly what I want every time. They're like, oh yeah, that's over medium. I'm like, see, I was gonna ask for over easy, so I'm glad I didn't.
That's weird.
It is
I can
weird.
say that I don't have that problem out here at all.
I've
Well,
been
we don't
doing
eat out
where-
for breakfast too often anymore, but
I've been doing where I cook them like you said, Chan, over easy. But
Mhm.
I flip them. When I flip them, then I just smash it real quick to smash the yolk open,
Oh man.
and then I pull it off the pan. So it's like it's not a big, it's not like there's no jewel of runniness to pop on my plate. I've kind of popped it already, so it's still, you still see some of the translucent yolk, but it's just spread out.
Spread out, right? Got ya. P. Ferguson says I've never heard of over medium. It's like hard boiled and soft boiled eggs. It's kind of like you get to pick the temperature of your steak. You get to pick the temperature, like how well your eggs are cooked. You know, kind of the same. Over medium. Not quite well done, you know. Some places don't flip the egg if you say,
over easy.
yeah, well, what's the other terms that they
Well,
use?
isn't it
too?
just a fried egg, like sunny side up?
Yeah, if you say sunny side
Sunny
up,
side
it's,
up, yeah.
it's not gonna, the yolk, the top of it's not gonna be cooked.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I know what that is.
I think that's gross. You'll never catch me with a sunny side up egg. No.
No, I like my eggs to be all the way cooked, except for the yolk. Okay.
I want to see that snot stuff on there. I can't. No.
When I was a
can't
kid,
do
I
it.
would not eat a runny yolk for
No.
anything.
Well, not the yolk, the white. If the white was runny, I was out and running.
Oh yeah, hell no. That's gross.
Gross.
That's salmonella waiting to help him right there.
Mm-hmm.
Kiva's huffing at the bottom of the. he's mouse hunting. Silly puppy. Guys, it's 11:20.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm
I
ready.
hate to say it, but we should
Time
probably
goes
wrap this
fast.
up. If you get a chance, read my favorite book. It's awesome. I'll say that.
Stranger in a Strange Land.
Yeah.
Who's the author, Jan?
Heinlein. Robert A. Heinlein.
Okay.
And it is, you can find it on audiobooks. You can even find it on YouTube to listen to. I think they do it in like 2 or 3 parts. It's a fucking long ass book. Look at this thing. Look how thick this shit is.
Oh yeah.
This isn't a little tiny baby book. I'm almost done here. Still have some grass to blend. I feel pretty good about what went on with this guy tonight. But if you guys are ready, I guess we could go around and see where we're at and when
Sure.
we finished up and say goodbye to our friends for the night. Mike, do you want to get us started?
Yeah. On the legs, the arms, the shoulders, the torso, the hips, I got about. Well, I've been doing I use really super thin coats when I do this,
It's a good idea.
and the paint dries pretty quickly. So I'll just do one, set it down, do the next one, set it down. By that time, actually, these things are almost. By the time you spin it around, it's almost dry on the one side again. But I'll just pick them up, do them, and so I probably got about four coats on each one now.
Nice.
So I'll let those cure overnight, then probably hit them one more time, and then I'll start adding the different colors and whatnot.
What camo
But,
pattern are you going with? Something
Same one that
traditional?
I showed you earlier.
Oh, okay. Like
that
the chocolate chip.
camo. Yeah.
Nice.
I was
Very cool.
iffy about trying it because, like, man, I got those little white dots with the little dark brown little shades on them. I said that's going to be hard. I ended up using one of my fine brushes to dot the whites and a sharpened toothpick just to go with the little brown. So I was dipping and wiping that thing off every single time I did it. So it took a minute.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
I can't wait to see it when you're done.
Oh, thanks.
Do you want to say goodnight to our friends?
Yeah,
and
Mike.
tell them where they can find you?
Mike Wells on Facebook. Here on Gravy every other Wednesday whenever we have it, and the chat on Monday, the best part of your Monday on the Realm of Collectors Into the Realm show, and that's about it. I have an Instagram page, but I'm never on it, so it doesn't really count.
I get that. I do too. And I'm never on it.
Facebook is more than enough bullshit for me to try to deal with.
Same.
Yeah, Chan, I
Same.
sent you an Instagram. I shared an Instagram post with you in
When?
the past week.
Oh, I'll check it. I'll check it then.
I don't remember what it was.
Well, I'll look and find out because now I'm curious. Brian, you want to talk to our friends here? Tell them where you're at, what you got done tonight, all that stuff.
Well, I'm at Brinkalizer on Instagram. Of course, tune in Monday for the Robot News. And yeah, you can find me here and things like that. I'm just looking for what I sent you. Oh, yeah, it was Lego related.
Oh, well, that's great. I mean, you know me
Yeah.
and Lego. So
I
I'm
thought you
in.
might like it.
Thanks.
But
And how's your
yeah.
Omega? Like, how'd that go?
So it went well. It's I have him. It's dark in this room. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, you can put yourself on the big screen too.
So yeah. Oh yeah, that would help, wouldn't it?
I might a little bit.
Yeah. So
Good call. Mike.
anyway, there he is.
Oh, look at that.
Got the track around.
Nice.
So like I said, it's kind of like a new. I don't think I've ever messed with an Omega in base mode before, so that's kind of fun. And
Nice.
yeah, there's the tank, and he's
Nice.
got the.
Oh, there's
Cool.
his head. Yeah.
Yep, the head is hiding under there.
Get
and
all his
just need that-
stickiness.
Just need that battery to go in there,
So sticky.
and then he
Yeah.
gets to go around the track.
Down
So
on the
Friday
track.
will be the day. That,
Great.
I'm excited because I think tomorrow my other Show Z order shows up, which is what you guys
Wow.
got me, which is what I'm very excited for.
That's fantastic. I'm
Yeah.
excited for that too. Let's see what happens. Well, I don't think you're going to be able to tell that I did a whole lot of anything to this. But the grass on either side of his head is done and it is completely blended. I just have the top like up here in the middle of his head to blend. I don't know. You probably can't tell the difference, but as soon as
Oh,
it's all
that looks
blended,
good. Yeah.
it'll be done and I can send it to print. And that's one more portrait out the door.
Nice.
Flying out the...
Looks very, very good, Tan.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Still at it. Still doing my thing. So that's me. And you can find me, Chandra Cooper, on Facebook. Hit me up. Not with anything gross. And you can find me every Monday night doing the Enter the Realm, best part of my Monday, and here with you guys every other Wednesday doing the gravy time stuff. JD, what about you? JD?
I'm still fucking muted.
Oh, jeez.
I'm cheering everybody on, and like nobody can hear me.
Oh, it's okay. It's all right.
Yeah,
So
so good job, everybody. Good job.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Welcome. Thank you. Yeah, I am actually feeling really good about this.
Good.
It looks really good.
It looks good. Looks nice
And
and solid.
It actually, yeah, it's like holding together. Just
Great.
a matter of like getting some things trimmed up so that it, sits, like this
Yeah.
isn't sitting square or anything like right now, but yeah, it's a lot better. A
One step
lot
closer.
fucking nicer. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, that's what I got done. And you can find me, JD Brocious, on the Facebook groups. Maybe, probably not. Pigment Surgery on Instagram and Xbox Live. And yeah, Big Bangin', and here on Wednesdays,
Gravy time in it.
gravying it up,
Alrighty.
spreading my gravy.
Ew. Don't say that.
Ew, don't say that. My wife thinks I'm gross.
No, I don't. It just
Yeah, you
sounds
do.
weird.
She
It
hates me.
just sounds really weird. No, I don't. Quit it. That's so nice. But anyway, that's where we're at if you want to find us. And
Yeah.
guess we'll see you next time.
All right.
We'll
Good night,
we'll see you
everybody.
soon. Thanks for
Adios.
tuning in.